So I'd like to welcome you all here to the Tolpuddle Festival. I want to introduce our first artist tonight. I especially want to do this. I used to work with the late Jim Carty, Maddy's uncle, and Jim would be bursting with pride tonight, Maddy, to see you playing this stage. So have a great one. So put your hands together, everybody, for Maddy Carty.
Hello. This is nice, isn't it? Sunny, beers, the main thing, and being with actual real life people, which it's been a while, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I haven't done this in a while, so I'm really excited. I'm going to play you some of my songs, and this first one is a newish song I wrote about. I think our government likes to try and divide and conquer and point the fingers at people, and well, it's bullshit, innit? Because everything's mainly their fault. But also, it's for the young people of today who I'm just like in awe of, because when I was 15, I was just like drinking beer in parks and stuff, and they're just like, oh, I'm going to pop to the UN and do a speech. So this is for them as well, and this is called The Blame Game. Blame yourself, blame them, blame your neighbors, blame your friends, blame the teachers, blame the kids. Guess that's just how it is. Blame the migrants, the refugees. I'll blame you and you'll blame me. Blame the young, we'll blame the old. Same old story often told. Well, they may divide, but they won't decide. No matter what, hope must survive. And they may divide, but they won't decide. No matter what, hope must survive. And we can't wait to change the world. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. For our future boys and girls. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. This ain't enough, they can't wait to change the world. Blame the women, blame the men, the social constructs define them. Blame the workers, blame the poor, it ain't the wealthy's fault for sure. Blame the students, blame the young, it's all down to the generation. Why should they could just be busy hating. They may divide, but they won't decide. No matter what, hope must survive. And yes, they may divide, but they won't decide. No matter what, hope must survive. And yes, they wait to change the world. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. For our future boys and girls. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. This ain't enough, they can't wait to change the world. See, it comes down to us and them, and to them we ain't relevant. Better put on your fighting gloves, show them that there are more of us. Yeah, they made it about us and them. Stand together, it makes more sense. Better show each other some love while you put on your fighting gloves. Cause they may divide, but they won't decide. No matter what, hope must survive. And yes, they may divide, but they won't decide. No matter what, hope must survive. And we can't wait to change the world. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. For our future boys and girls. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. This ain't enough, they can't wait to change the world. This ain't enough, nah, nah, nah. This ain't enough, they can't wait to change the world. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Oh my God, real people clapping. Who'd have thought it? So this next song I wrote about the homelessness epidemic in the UK in general, but where I'm from in London, it's just horrendous. And a few years back, Theresa May said it's a national shame, but then did nothing about it. So well done her. And this is called One Street. Another tent pitched by the canal. people dying outside empty homes. But what you gonna do, what you gonna say, Mrs. May? Won't you come and tell us all how it's such a national shame? When we all know you think the poor have themselves to blame. And I guess their bills are ones you're not willing to pay. But tell me, would you ever choose to walk just one street in their shoes? Tell me how one of the richest cities continues to say it can't afford to give more or to take pity on thousands sleeping on the floor. But what you gonna do, what you gonna say, Mrs. May? Won't you come and tell us all how it's such a national shame? When we all know you think the poor have themselves to blame. And I guess their bills are ones you're not willing to pay. But tell me, would you ever choose to walk just one street in their shoes? I guess we've got you to thank for the queues outside food banks of nurses and cleaners and mothers alike. Even with jobs, people barely get by. So tell me, would you ever choose to walk just one street in their shoes? Tell me, would you ever choose to walk just one street in their shoes? Thank you. So this next track I wrote for my future daughter, because I want to get one of them one day. And there's a lot in the media about, you know, women's equality and LGBTQ rights and things. And, you know, progress is being made, but there's such a long way to go. So this is for all the future daughters, just hoping that, you know, it gets better, a lot better. It's called Future Daughter. Spending so much time worried about my size, about the clothes I wear, the gap between my thighs, whatever. There must be something better. I'm so conditioned to think I am missing out, 'cause I'm not thin and I'm not that pretty. Well, whatever. There must be something better for my future daughter. Not what I want for you. Oh no. There'll be so many important things you'll be focused on. And my future daughter, I guess I just thought you should know. I'm trying to change this world for you, so you just have room there to grow. To be who you want, be who you need, love who you love, wear your heart on your sleeve. Just make sure you're kind, make sure you're bold, make sure you never just do as you're told. And you'll be your mother's daughter. You'll be your mother's daughter, yeah. Well, these comparisons can be embarrassing, the way we're told just to deal with harassment. Now me too, I won't let that be you. 'Cause times are changing and we're rearranging. Yeah, we found our voices, now we won't contain them. We'll be better when we're standing together. And my future daughter, not what I want for you. Oh no, there'll be so many important things you'll be focused on. And my future daughter, I guess I just thought you should know. I'm trying to change this world for you, so you just have room there to grow. To be who you want, be who you need, love who you love, wear your heart on your sleeve. Just make sure you're kind, make sure you're bold, make sure you never just do as you're told. And you'll be your mother's daughter. You'll be your mother's daughter, yeah. And I can't wait to see all that you do. I hope you see the world with a different view. And I can't wait to see who you become. I hope you're marching to the beat of your own drum. 'Cause my future daughter, nothing's too much for you. Oh no, there'll be so many important things you'll be focused on. And my future daughter, I guess I just thought you should know. I'm trying to change this world for you, so you just have room there to grow. To be who you want, be who you need, love who you love, wear your heart on your sleeve. Just make sure you're kind and you're bold. Make sure you never just do as you're told, and you'll do so many good things. You'll do so many good things. My future daughter. Thank you. So this next track is another new one, and yeah, anyone who's met me knows that I like a drink or plenty of drinks, really. And I'm fine with that, but during some of these lockdowns, that went a little bit too far, and I think a lot of people found themselves in a little bit of a spiral of, oh, it's Tuesday morning, surely it's time for a drink, right? So this is about that, and it's called Hell of a Year. Feels like I'm coming down, yes, I'm coming down again. Will someone help me out? Can't seem to get up out my bed. And I can't feel my mouth, guess I went too far again. But what do I do now that I'm coming down again? Last night was such a good idea until it wasn't. This has been one hell of a year, we nearly lost it. Makes sense to want to disappear till it doesn't. Yes, this has been one hell of a year. We make our choices, we have our vices, we raise our glasses high. Then in the morning it's never again, at least until tonight. Then it's one more wine. But now I'm coming down, yes, I'm coming down again. It's so way too loud, the banging sounds inside my head. And I know it's wrong, now feeling too strong. I don't look my best today. I won't apologize for temporary highs I was feeling yesterday. And last night was such a good idea until it wasn't. This has been one hell of a year, we nearly lost it. Makes sense to want to disappear until it doesn't. Yes, this has been one hell of a year. We make our choices, we have our vices, we raise our glasses high. Then in the morning it's never again, at least until tonight. Then it's one more wine, just one more wine. Tomorrow you. You get it. You get it. So this is a lockdown song. I know a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, I'm sick of lockdown songs," but it's all we've had. It's all we've had to write about. But this is about our useless government, but specifically our extremely useless Prime Minister. Yeah, I'm in the right crowd, I reckon, for this. And this is called Everybody Knew. It was invisible, nobody could see. So unpredictable, like nobody told me. Just like a mugger coming at you in the dark. So uninvited, unexpected, left its mark. It was impossible, nobody could tell. It was unstoppable, could not have ended well. If only there had been some guidance or some clue, maybe then we would have known just what to do. But everybody knew when the world was warning you. You went round shaking hands, went round making plans. And everybody knew if you just switched on the news, while nations shut their curtains, you sent us into work and you played the fool again. Like you've played the fool before. But as we count our dead, you can't play the fool anymore. You knocked on heaven's door, apparently. You made it through, but thousands won't be so lucky. You thank the doctors with such audacity, when you're the mugger who is fleeing from the scene. Everybody knew when the world was warning you. You went round making jokes, went round fooling folks. And everybody knew if you just switched on the news, while nations shut their borders, you gave half-hearted orders and played the fool again. Just like you've played the fool before. But as we count our dead, you can't play the fool anymore. Could be your last gasp. Let's hope they see through you at last, and that all that you do is spout half-assed rhetoric to us no more, no more. 'Cause everybody knew, now the world is watching you. You say we share the pain, you order more champagne. And everybody knew if you just switched on the news, you talk of your success while you screw the NHS and you play the fool again. Just like you've played the fool before. But as we count our dead, you can't play the fool anymore. You'll play the fool, I'm sure, but we can't follow a fool anymore. Yeah, you'll play the fool, that's for sure, but we won't follow a fool anymore. Thank you. So I do realise I'm not the master of happy. I'm a bit miserable with all my songs and that. I've got one happy song, but I'll do that later because I like to just really bring it down and then bring you up at the end. But this song is less sad, which is an improvement. It's more like moody, which I think is always good. And it's basically just a warning to my husband not to mess with me, really. And it's called Playing with Fire. You know I'm trouble, it's just me, and you struggle endlessly, but above all, you love it. I know that you love it. I'm a challenge, it's true. I can do some damage to you, but you always manage to pull through. I guess that you love it. But if there's drama, I'ma come and double it up. But if you tell me that I've had enough, I'll fill up my cup. If I cannot have it my way, I'm gonna erupt, and you know it. You're playing with fire, you're walking a wire, and I'll never tire of playing these games, fueling the flames. You're playing with fire, yeah, playing with fire, yeah. See, I'm a riddle with no clues. You get caught in the middle and you lose, but little by little you pull through. There's nothing above it. But if it's drama, I'ma come and double it up. And if you tell me that I've had enough, I'll fill up my cup. If I cannot have it my way, I'm gonna erupt, and you know it. You're playing with fire, you're walking a wire, and I'll never tire of playing these games, fueling the flames. You're playing with fire, yeah, playing with fire, yeah. You don't wanna learn, you just continue to burn. You don't wanna learn, you just continue to burn. You don't wanna learn, you just continue to burn, burn. But if there's drama, I'ma come and double it up. And if you tell me that I've had enough, I'll fill up my cup. If I cannot have it my way, I'm gonna erupt, and you know it. You're playing with fire, you're walking a wire, and I'll never tire of playing these games, fueling the flames. You're playing with fire, yeah, playing with fire, yeah. You're playing with fire, yeah, yeah. You're playing with fire. Thank you.